Could simply changing your bedtime help people over 65 improve their memory, reduce their risk of disease, and even extend their lifespan? For older adults, sleep is not just about closing your eyes and getting through the night. It is a vital factor for maintaining both physical and mental health. But are you actually going to bed at the right time? Did you know that even a few hours off schedule can weaken your immune system, increase your risk of stroke and Alzheimer's disease, and make your golden years feel exhausting and confusing? In today's video, we are going to explore what is the ideal bedtime for people over 65, to not only sleep better, but also live happier and healthier each day. Before we dive in, leave a comment below with a positive affirmation as a commitment to welcome good things into your life. Something like, "I am getting healthier every single day," or any other wish you might have. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss out on any useful content like this. Let us create a community full of positive energy where we all get healthier and happier every day. Stay with me until the end of the video because I will reveal the golden sleep window for seniors and share some incredibly simple but effective tips to help you fall into deep natural sleep, just like when you were young. And now let us get started. Once we pass the age of 65, our bodies do not just age externally. There are profound changes happening internally too, especially in the way we sleep and recover. If we do not understand these changes, they can quietly erode our health without us even noticing. One of the most significant changes is that deep sleep decreases by up to 35%. Deep sleep is the golden stage where the body repairs heart tissue, brain tissue, and other minor damages that accumulate throughout the day. As deep sleep diminishes the body's natural ability to heal, weakens, increasing the risk of cardiovascular diseases, Alzheimer's disease, and early memory decline. Not only that, melatonin, the hormone that triggers sleepiness, also begins to be secreted about 90 minutes earlier compared to middle age. This explains why many seniors feel drowsy as early as 7 to 8 o'clock in the evening. If you fight against this natural sleepiness, your body enters a mild state of stress, which can lower the quality of your sleep and make your mood less stable. At the same time, the production rhythm of cortisol, the hormone that helps us feel alert in the morning, shifts earlier too. As a result, many seniors naturally wake up before dawn, often around 4 to 5 in the morning. This shortens sleep and makes it difficult to fall back asleep, leading to a sense of sleep deprivation and sluggishness throughout the day. Even more concerning, the autonomic nervous system, the part that controls heart rate and blood pressure, automatically becomes more sensitive to stress. Staying up late or experiencing emotional stimulation at night can cause sudden spikes in blood pressure, significantly raising the risk of stroke or nighttime cardiovascular events, times when the body should be resting at its maximum capacity. If we compare the hormone charts of a 45-year-old and a 65-year-old, the differences are striking. At 45, melatonin levels start to rise later and cortisol decreases gradually, but by 65, melatonin rises early in the evening and cortisol drops rapidly, creating a biological need to sleep earlier. If older adults do not adapt to this new biological rhythm, they can easily fall into chronic insomnia, persistent fatigue, and increased risk of serious illnesses. By understanding these natural changes, we realize that after the age of 65, it is not just about getting enough sleep. It is about sleeping at the right time, in sync with the body's natural rhythms. By simply adjusting bedtime appropriately, older adults can enhance their sleep quality, protect their heart health, maintain sharp memory, and enjoy a healthier and more peaceful life in their golden years. So what is the golden window experts recommend for people over 65 to go to sleep for the best health benefits? Let us find out right now in the next part. After the age of 65, getting a good night's sleep is no longer something you can achieve whenever you want. Our bodies have changed. Biological rhythms have become more sensitive, fatigue sets in more easily, and the body needs to be cared for properly. One of the simplest yet most powerful golden keys is going to bed at the right time. It is no coincidence that top scientists agree the window between 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock in the evening is the ideal time for older adults to start sleeping. The first evidence comes from the renowned Harvard Aging Study of 2023, which tracked more than 1,084 older adults over 5 years. Results showed that those who consistently went to bed between 9 and 10 in the evening reduced their risk of atrial fibrillation by up to 42%. Atrial fibrillation is a dangerous heart rhythm disorder and a major cause of stroke and heart failure among seniors. By simply going to bed earlier, they quietly and effectively protected their hearts. But that is not all. A rigorous clinical trial conducted by the Mayo Clinic Sleep Trial in 2024, lasting 12 weeks, also brought very convincing results. Participants who were guided to go to bed around 9:30 in the evening experienced a 48% improvement in sleep efficiency, meaning they slept more deeply and woke up less frequently during the night. Even more impressive, their HbA1c levels, a long-term blood sugar control marker, dropped by 0.03%, which is a particularly meaningful improvement for those facing the risk of diabetes. And what about memory and sharpness? A recent study from the King's College Cognitive Cohort of 2025 revealed that people who went to bed before or exactly at 10 o'clock in the evening had a 29% faster reaction time and a 31% better ability to memorize a list of 12 words compared to those who went to bed later. Clearly, going to bed at the right time not only strengthens the body, but also keeps the mind sharp and clear, a priceless gift for old age. So, why does going to bed early bring such amazing benefits? Experts have explained when we go to sleep, right when the body naturally secretes melatonin, we synchronize perfectly with our biological clock. This helps us quickly enter the N3 stage, the deepest stage of sleep, where the body undergoes its most powerful recovery. At the same time, sleeping early reduces the secretion of stress hormones like cortisol at night, thus protecting the endothelium lining of blood vessels, preventing cardiovascular diseases, and safeguarding overall health. In simple terms, just by choosing to go to bed between 9 and 10 o'clock in the evening, you are giving your body a priceless gift: deep sleep, a healthy heart, a sharp memory, and a vibrant old age. To make the most of this golden window for sleep, you should also build some simple but highly effective supporting habits. 1. Avoid caffeine and heavy meals after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. An afternoon cup of coffee to stay alert, a strong cup of tea after dinner to warm the stomach, or even a tiny piece of chocolate to enjoy a little treat. These may seem harmless, but they are actually the reasons why you might find yourself tossing and turning, unable to fall into deep sleep. Caffeine stimulates the central nervous system, increasing alertness and suppressing melatonin, the hormone responsible for creating a natural feeling of sleepiness. The important thing to know is that caffeine does not leave the body immediately. After consumption, it can take 6 to 8 hours or even longer in older adults for the caffeine level in the blood to drop significantly. Therefore, if you consume caffeine after 2:30 in the afternoon, it is almost certain that by nighttime, your body will still be in a heightened state of alertness, making it difficult to slip into the deep sleep you need. If you truly wish for an easy and natural sleep, you should stop consuming any food or drink containing caffeine after 2:30 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Swap a cup of green tea for warm water, replace coffee with plain water, and trade that sweet chocolate treat for a few pieces of fresh fruit. These small changes can open the door to peaceful sleep in the evening. It is not just caffeine. Your dinner also plays an extremely important role in determining whether you will sleep deeply. After the age of 65, the digestive system slows down and becomes weaker. If your dinner is too heavy, too large, too rich in protein, or too fatty, your body will have to divert blood and energy toward digestion, interfering with your natural resting and recovery processes. A stomach stuffed full of food at 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening can leave you feeling bloated, uncomfortable belching, and full, all of which cause restlessness and difficulty falling into deep sleep. Even if you do manage to sleep, the sleep quality will be poor, restless, full of vivid dreams, and you will wake up feeling exhausted and foggy. Therefore, make it a habit to have a light dinner with a total calorie intake not exceeding 600 kilocalories, and finish your meal at least 3 hours before bedtime. That means if you plan to go to bed at 9:30 in the evening, your dinner should be finished no later than 6:30. An ideal dinner for older adults does not need to be complicated. A bowl of hot vegetable soup, a piece of soft steamed fish, a few slices of steamed pumpkin, or a small bowl of thin rice porridge, simple, low-fat, easily digestible foods that allow the body to relax naturally while still providing enough nutrients without overloading the stomach. Additionally, you should minimize spicy foods, fried dishes, heavily seasoned meals, and fast food at dinner time. These do not just cause indigestion, but can also trigger acid reflux, which negatively impacts sleep and overall health. 2. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule between 9 and 10 o'clock in the evening. Our bodies are equipped with a remarkable biological clock, programmed to operate according to natural light and daily living rhythms. When we are young, this clock is flexible and can quickly adapt to irregular changes. But after the age of 60 or 65, the biological clock becomes more sensitive and easily disrupted if we do not maintain stable habits. One of the best ways to protect this biological clock is to stick to a consistent bedtime between 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock in the evening every day. When you maintain this habit regularly, your body will automatically recognize the nighttime signals and start boosting melatonin production. The hormone that helps you feel sleepy, deeply relaxed, and naturally slip into deep sleep. Especially around 8:30 in the evening, many people begin to feel the first signs of sleepiness, heavy eyelids, a relaxed body, and a slower mind. This is the golden moment to listen to your body. Pay attention to these signals as loyal companions gently reminding you it is time to rest. Unfortunately, many people, instead of following this natural rhythm, fight against sleepiness. They turn on the television to watch another show, pick up their phone to scroll through social media, or try to finish up some unfinished tasks. These seemingly small actions inadvertently reawaken the brain delay, melatonin secretion, disrupt the biological clock, and cause fragmented, shallow sleep. If you truly want to sleep well, the best thing you can do when drowsiness hits around 8:30 is to dim the lights in your home, stop stimulating activities, and turn to relaxing ones, reading a light book, listening to instrumental music, having a quiet conversation with family, or simply sitting back, closing your eyes and unwinding. By doing so, you are not forcing yourself to sleep. Instead, you are opening the door for sleep to come naturally, like a gentle, peaceful stream flowing through your soul, washing away all the fatigue and tension of the day. 3. Take 20 to 30 minutes to relax before sleeping. Before stepping into sleep, set aside a quiet time between 20 and 30 minutes just to truly relax. This is not the time to finish leftover work, nor the time to dive into noisy news that might burden your mind. This is your moment to gently return to yourself, offering full care to your body and soul after a long day. You might choose a light book, nothing too dramatic or fast-paced, but rather simple, clear writing. As each word seeps into your mind, you will feel your heartbeat slow down, your thoughts quiet down, and the world around you grow still. If you are not in the mood for reading, turn on some gentle instrumental music. Soft sounds like flowing water or the breeze through trees will slowly lull your mind into a naturally relaxed state, free from stress and worries. If your body still feels a bit stiff after a day's activities, treat yourself to a few gentle stretches right where you are. Slowly, stretch your arms, raise them overhead, roll your neck, lean side to side, and gently bend forward. Every movement, every breath should be slow and calm, as if you are peeling away layers of tension from your muscles and releasing tiny bits of lingering pressure from your mind. Relaxing before bed is not just a physical activity, it is a subtle journey that helps you close the day with gratitude and peace, opening the way for a quiet, deep night's sleep. 4. Reduce blue light exposure and prioritize soft yellow lighting between 7 and 8 o'clock in the evening. As we reach the age of 60 or 65, our bodies become more sensitive to even small environmental changes. Among these lights, something that seems harmless has a huge impact on the quality of our nightly sleep. Normally, our brains recognize day and night through the intensity and color of light. Bright light during the day helps maintain alertness and stimulates brain activity. On the other hand, when the light dims in the evening, the body begins to produce melatonin, the essential hormone for deep, natural sleep. However, blue light emitted from phones, tablets, televisions, or cool white light-emitting diode lights in the evening tricks the brain into thinking it is still daytime. Exposure to blue light late in the day delays the production of melatonin, making it harder to feel sleepy and leading to lighter, more easily disturbed sleep. That is why, to allow sleep to come more naturally, you should start reducing blue light inside your home between 7 and 8 o'clock in the evening. This is the perfect time to shift your living space into twilight mode, where the light is no longer harsh but instead becomes gentle and warm. Instead of glaring white, lights use soft yellow lighting with a color temperature under 2700 Kelvin. This type of light mimics the outdoor sunset, signaling to the body that the day is ending and it is time to rest. A space bathed in soft yellow light not only supports the biological clock, but also creates a cozy, peaceful atmosphere, making it easier for the mind to relax. Imagine a simple yet sweet scene under a soft yellow lamp. You sit reading a favorite book or simply sit quietly, listening to soft, gentle music. Gradually, you will feel your breathing slow down your mind, release its worries, and your body drift into a peaceful state, ready for a good night's sleep. If you must use a phone or computer in the evening, activate the blue light filter mode, night shift or night mode to minimize the impact. However, the best approach is to turn off all electronic devices at least 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime, giving your brain complete rest. Besides, managing light-reducing noise is also very important. A quiet space softened by warm yellow lighting and filled with natural sounds like a gentle breeze or light rain will further enhance the body's ability to relax naturally. 5. Stay away from electronic screens at least 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. One of the most important habits for protecting your sleep is turning off technology before bed. At least 30 to 60 minutes before getting into bed, make a conscious effort to stop interacting with your phone, tablet, television devices that emit powerful blue light. Blue light from screens not only disrupts the natural biological clock, but also quietly stimulates neural activity, keeping the brain awake even when the body is already tired. As a result, even if you lie down, your mind may race spinning with thoughts unable to relax enough to drift into deep sleep. Instead of getting caught up in endless streams of online information, dedicate the final minutes of your day to calm, quiet activities. You could share a gentle conversation with a loved one, reflect on small joys from the day, or simply sit quietly, close your eyes, and listen to the slow, steady rhythm of your breathing, feeling your body gradually relax with each breath. If you wish, you can play soft, wordless music, or the sounds of a flowing stream or a gentle breeze. These tender sounds will act like a cozy blanket, gently wrapping around your soul, helping all your tensions and worries melt away naturally. Deep sleep is not a luxury reserved for a lucky few. It is a natural right that each of us deserves, especially as the years pile up and our bodies and minds increasingly need genuine rest and recovery. As you can see, achieving a complete night's sleep does not require complicated or expensive solutions. It only takes a few small habit changes, maintaining a consistent bedtime, avoiding caffeine and heavy late meals, reducing blue light exposure, prioritizing soft golden lighting, relaxing gently before sleeping, and knowing how to manage tricky situations when they arise. Each small habit, each gentle action for yourself is a quiet brick building, a strong foundation for your health in the years ahead. So starting tonight, turn down the harsh lights, set aside your phone, loosen your tired shoulders, and give yourself a peaceful moment before bed. Let your body truly rest, let your mind gently unwind, and wake up each morning refreshed, energized, and full of joy. Before we wrap up, if you feel ready to give yourself this wonderful gift, leave a positive commitment in the comments below, such as, "I choose to love and care for my body every night," or any other message you want to dedicate to yourself. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so we can continue accompanying each other on the journey toward better health and happiness in our golden years. Let us create a community filled with positive energy where every day we live better, healthier, and more peacefully.